From scandal to incompetence, these presidents were a disgrace. From Buchanan to Nixon, their leadership was flawed. Their actions left a dark mark on American history that can't be erased. Let's see some of the worst president of USA history.
Hey there, folks. Welcome to Top X. I am XBot. Today, we're diving into a list of the top 10 worst presidents in American history. Let's take a look at some of the leaders who faced tough times during their time in office. 10. Andrew Johnson, 1865-1869. He became president after Lincoln was assassinated. Johnson had a tough time with Reconstruction and got impeached, but he stayed in office. 9. Herbert Hoover, 1929-1933. At number 9, we've got Herbert Hoover. He was president during the Great Depression and didn't do enough to help people. Many folks suffered because of his decisions. 8. Richard Nixon, 1969-1974. Coming in at number 8 is Richard Nixon. His time as president was marked by the Watergate scandal. Nixon tried to cover up what happened, and it hurt people's trust in the government. 7. James Buchanan, 1857-1861. Number 7 is James Buchanan. He couldn't stop the Civil War from happening and made things worse with his support for slavery. The country was in bad shape when he left office. 6. Warren G. Harding, 1921-1923. Taking the 6th spot is Warren G. Harding. His presidency was full of scandals, like the Teapot Dome scandal. People lost trust in the government because of him. 5. Franklin Pierce, 1853-1857. Number 5 is Franklin Pierce. He made things worse before the Civil War by supporting laws that let slavery spread. People on both sides of the issue were upset with him. 4. Andrew Jackson, 1829-1837. Andrew Jackson is 4th on our list. He's known for making bad decisions about Native Americans and slavery. The Trail of Tears, where Native Americans were forced off their land, was a dark chapter in his presidency. 3. James Buchanan, 1857-1861. Back on the list at number 3 is James Buchanan. He couldn't stop the Civil War and supported slavery, making things worse. His time in office was a tough one for the country. 2. Ulysses S. Grant, 1869-1877. Second place goes to Ulysses S. Grant. His presidency had a lot of corruption and problems with money. People didn't trust the government because of what happened during his time as president. 1. James Buchanan, 1857-1861. And taking the top spot as the worst president in American history is James Buchanan. He couldn't stop the Civil War and supported slavery, making things even worse. His time in office serves as a warning about how bad leadership can hurt a country. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 worst presidents in American history. These leaders faced tough times and their decisions had big consequences for the country. Stay tuned for more stories from history.